Yeah.
Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Redunkless.com. And today I'm going to talk about the ongoing problem we have with our male youth. Yes, I'm coming after you guys. The development of the mangina. Or the wussification of the ballless bunch. Now, if you look over here to my right, you'll see I have an acronym for men, misogynistic, eccentric narcissists. You know you are, including myself. Don't say you're not. Just take it on the chin. I'm actually trying to be nice here. Because if I wasn't, the W in wussification would be a P. With that being said, let us begin. Behind me on these boards, I have some symptoms. And if you have some of these symptoms, mangina. First symptom, you partake in the wearing of skinny jeans. Hip huggers or low riders. Yeah, this I think this goes all the way back to the Bee Gees, and we know how they sounded. Gentlemen, what are you thinking? It's got to be bad for your wedding tackle, man. Your twigs and berries are just getting crushed. Number 2, leggings, which is men leggings. They're just glorified pantyhose. Now, I remember in the Army they issued us Gore-Tex gaiters, which were leggings. And did I ever use them? Hell no. I'd rather freeze to death. Get me some clear top coat. There's a run in my leggings. Number 3, a male purse. Some people call it a book bag, shoulder bag. It's a merce. Unless it contains a gun, don't do it. Even Indiana Jones carried a satchel. But, yeah, as we all know, he had daddy issues too. But at least he carried a gun and a whip. Number 4, saggy pants. Get a belt. Saggy pants is prison speak for hit me in the slot B. Maybe you're a little butthurt. Got a true story about that. I remember I had a guy pick a fight with me once, had the saggy pants. Did I throw a punch? No. Boop. I pantsed him in the bar. What are you gonna do? You gonna fight a guy with your pants around your ankles? No. He got up and said that was cold and walked right out. Boom. Number 5, I like to call this flug a fake thug. Now look, for all you out there, you grew up in the suburbs, riding your skateboards, your bikes up and down the street, then you want to talk all kinds of mad trash like you're some kind of thug when you get 16 or beyond. You're a fake thug. Come on. Go home to your suburbia, quit talking your trash. You're a long way from the projects. 6, Xbox body. Now, if you spent from the age 11 to 18 behind the Xbox, yeah, Xbox Live and trashing people through the safety of, the internet. Kind of like YouTube commenters. You know you are, Toronto. I'll run your ass down. And then you turn 18 and go out into the real world because you have to work or go to college. And you discovered that you walk out the front door already in the second stage of male development. You got a bowling pin for a body, and you did it to yourself. Take pride in that. Not. That's a nice lint trap slot X you got going on there, and it matches your unisex name, Pat. Number 7, Velcro testicles. If you have to ask your wife for your testicles so you can mow the grass in the morning, severe problem going on. Severe problem. Yeah. Wuss. And it happens. Get that pussy whip going. I don't want to say that word on the air. Pussy. Pussy. Yeah, they're kept safely in your girlfriend's purse next to her lip gloss, which is probably about as close as your balls are going to get to her lips ever again. Get them reattached. I'm sure there's a surgery out there to get that Velcro removed and actually wear them 24/7. Suck it up. All right, 8 and 9 feet off of each other. 8 is a mop top flop haircut. And you know who you are. You know, you let your bangs grow down. You kind of look like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Or, let's be current here, Justin Bieber. Come on. And then, maybe you get your bangs cut and you let it grow out and you go right into full chick hair. What are you doing? I think you're looking for some Peg D action. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Let's move on to the next board. 10. Now, if you even entertain this, do I really have to say it? Makeup. What is up with that, dude? A supreme no-no. And you're going to get a whole lot of homo suspicion points. The next one, mama's boy.
A boy's best friend is his mother.
There's a couple subcategories to this. OVS, over vaginal sand. You whine and complain too much, or you didn't have a male role model and you don't know what you're doing. You know, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna buy it. Yeah, Norman Bates, mama's boy. He dressed in her clothes and everything. Not bad. And since the majority of America's youth is now being raised by women, I don't see this phenomenon going away anytime soon. You're a wuss. It's dyslexia, what can I say? 12, crybaby or ultra crybaby. Let's see. How shall I characterize this? You're raised by a chick, you don't know how to rein in your emotions, and you cry at chick flicks or drop of a hat. If I walk into your house and you're wailing over a diaper commercial, we might not have to be friends. 13, can't fight.
A bunch of manginas.
And not only can't you fight, but you can't even fight verbally, mentally, or physically. You're a lay down crybaby. Now, what are you gonna say? You gonna fight me? You effectively go into the real world a slap fighter. Wuss. 14, I said this before in the past, MBS, Mama's Basement Syndrome. You get old enough, you want to have your own space or your own area, so what do? You don't move out, you move into the basement. Jack off or whatever you gotta do without anybody watching you. Good luck with that, cellar dweller. Winner. 15, Limp Handshake, or I refer to this as the art gallery handshake. Look, when you shake somebody's hand, you shake their hand. You know, none of that. I'm fabulous. It's this, not that. What am I supposed to do when you put your hand out like this? What do you want me to kiss it or break it? Now this one bothers me, that's why I underlined it in red. 16. The younger generation can't keep their word. Their promises are worth nothing. In my day, a dude looks in the eye, he tells you he's gonna do something as good as a written contract. No court necessary. It was done, it was done. Now, you gotta take people to court, and there's all kinds of drama. So it's just a whole wussification going on. 17, no concept of honor. If you're a dude, you should be an honorable person. Not one of those guys who's like, well, you know, fuck that, let him do it. No, not gonna work for me. And this goes for the ladies too. Just because you have a real vagina and not a mangina doesn't mean you're exempt from honor. That's just how it is. If you don't have any honor, not a man. You're somewhere in between. Here's a big one here. Refuse or hide from military service. I cannot think of anything more cowardly or wussy than that. And I want to include the Amish and some of those religious organizations that use the religious exemption. During World War II, professional athletes put their professions down to go fight and honor the draft. And you won't even put down your Xbox controller? Seriously? Now listen, if you got a medical condition and you can't go, okay. But if it gets so bad out there that they have a mass draft for everyone between the ages of 18 and 42 and you don't show up because you refused, if a chick will show up to fight and you won't, what does that say about you? Last but not least, you can't serve in the military because by the time you're 18, you're already in the second stage of male development and you're either stupid, fat, weak, or mentally weak, or a combination of all four. Shame on you. When you're 18, come on, you're indestructible. You shouldn't be a fat, weak crybaby slob. That's on you, because you were raised by a chick. This was gonna be like just a male bashing kind of thing, but the pattern is there. From 11 on, you're raised by women. I mean, this is like chick behavior. Wuss. Remember that. If you want him to be a man, raise him as such. Don't baby him. So anyway, that's my spiel for this week. If you're upset about some of these points on here, hold on. Let me put my I care face on. All right, I'm done. I don't care. I mean, if you're gonna nuke me in the comments over what's on the board, just remember, the truth hurts and it hurt you, and that's why you're angry. Yeah! Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because if you don't, I just might drag you out of your mama's basement and kick the shit out of you. Raised by chicks.
Yeah.
No, nothing but a bunch of mangina. Yeah, skinny jeans. What do they do? Iron them to their leg? I have no idea. They roll them on. It's
That's what it looks like, practically. Like, what the hell?
There's not a lot of room there. Even if they have a lot of, like, you know, hanging roast beef, that's got to get pinched up in there. I couldn't even imagine the fertility rates going down in dudes. They're crushing their nuts up. I got a run in my Megan. I think you're looking for some Peg D action.